Okay, let's talk about Venn diagrams and set notation. And I'm going to throw in the set notation just to give you some extra exposure at it. So first problem says, in a class of 30 students, 18 like chocolate ice cream, 15 like vanilla. Let's represent this in a Venn diagram. So you have chocolate. Give me a pen. Chocolate and vanilla are your two sets. It says 30 students, 18 chocolate, 15 vanilla, 5 students like both. So that's where we always start, is the both. And we call that the intersection of the two sets. We write that as an upside down U. So the intersection of the two sets is 5. We know that 18 total like chocolate. So if there's 5 already in here, notice this whole circle represents the chocolate. So therefore there are only 13 out here. 5 like both, 13 more like only chocolate. It says there are 15 that like vanilla. There are 5 in here. There are 10 more that like only vanilla. So that gives you the total of 15. By the way, those two values, or actually those 3 values, we call the union of those sets. The union would be all the values that's in either set C or V or both. So the total union there would be 28 people. Let's go ahead and write that down. So 28 people. The intersection had 5 people in it. Now, there was 30 total people. So where are those other individuals at? Well, those other 2 people are out here. They don't like anything. They don't like chocolate. They don't like vanilla. They don't like both. So therefore, they're on the outside. Now we can answer the question. How many like neither? The answer is 2. And by the way, that would be what we call the complement of the union. So we're going to take all of them and find out how many is not in all of them, not in either anything. So that's going to be 2 people. And again, we call that the complement. Okay, let's try it with 3 circles now. So I'm going to read this problem backwards here in just a second. In a school, there's 60 students. We're talking the ones that enjoy basketball, soccer, tennis, and I'm going to go ahead and skip down. And it says 3 students enjoy all 3 sports. That is our intersection. And again, the 3 sports were basketball, soccer, tennis. So what I just wrote down was the intersection. We would actually write that as B intersection T intersection S. There are 3 students in the intersection of those 3 sets. Let's see, now let's keep working backwards. It says 5 students like soccer and tennis. 5 like soccer and tennis. So the ones that like soccer and tennis would be in this portion because it overlaps soccer and tennis, including what we've already wrote. So since there's 5 total, we've already got 3 in that circle. That would be 2 more people like soccer and tennis. That's a total of 5. Keep working your way backwards. 8 students like basketball and tennis. Basketball and tennis would not be there. Basketball and tennis would be right here in between basketball and tennis. Since it's 8 total students, we already have 3 in there. That'd be 5 more. Keep working backwards. Basketball and soccer, there are 12. Basketball and soccer would be here. There's already 3 students in there, so there's 9 more to gives us a total of 12. Now, you don't have to, but just to show you, if I were to ask you what's the intersection of soccer and tennis, the intersection of soccer and tennis would be where those 2 circles overlap. So there are 5 students in the intersection of soccer and tennis, and you could do that for all 3, but we're not going to. So now we're back on our first line. 20 people like tennis. In the tennis circle, there are already 5, 8, 10 students. So there's going to be 10 more that like tennis, giving us a total of 20. 25 like soccer. There are 9, and 3 is 12. 14, that gives us 11 more, I believe. And then 30 total students like basketball. There are 5, and 3 is 8, and 9 is 17. So that gives us 13 more. So we've completed our Venn diagram. However, I want to take the union of all 3, B, union T, union S. The union of the 3 is all of those students combined. So 10, 15, 18, 20, 31, 40, I believe that's 53. If you were to find the complement of that, there was a total of 60 students, so the complement of that 7. What does that 7 represent? The students on the outside, the ones that don't like anything. So the question says, based on the information, how many students like only basketball, only soccer, and only tennis? Only basketball, 13. Only soccer, 11. Only tennis, 10. Then it says also find out how many students do not like any of the sports, and that would be these 7 students out here.